Jesse, how are you? First time, long time. How are you?
All is well. Thank you for calling, Mike.
Yes, Jesse. Yes, I did want to actually speak to you. Being a devout Christian myself, and I was raised this way. I doing certain practices. I've been trying to really get in touch with my spiritual self.
Okay.
After my mother passed away about 2 years ago.
What is a devout Christian?
Well, let me get into specifics here. I was raised as a Catholic, and devoured meaning that basically my family, I have a long line of family members who are devoured Catholics and very all about the faith. And I went to private school.
But what does the word devout? What does the word devout mean? I just don't know what it means. I don't know what that is. That's what I'm asking. What does the word devout mean?
Oh, devoured. Basically, just I guess it pertains to just fully committed. I suppose.
To what?
And devoting or dedicating your entire being and your life towards the path of the path of God's ways and what He wants. I mean, that's basically how we were raised.
All right, I still don't understand it, but go ahead, Mike.
But in any event, so basically, it's I mean, what I did was now my specific question is, I felt like there was certain stones left unturned when my mother passed. I mean, I was very close to my mother.
You were very close to her?
Yes.
Okay.
I personally never got the chance to, I've been listening to the show for a while, and a lot of what you say regarding forgiving your mother on certain things. Now, I know she loved us. It's only me and my brother. I know she loved us very much, and she had, she gave us her utmost emotional and financial support growing up.
She didn't love you at all. Women don't have love.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm kind of getting stuck as far as your your insight on that. I do understand a lot of what you say regarding that, because I am kind of experiencing that right now in my marital situation.
What's happening?
Well, just everything that you say about how women are today, their evil ways and what they can be like. I mean, talk about a lion in sheep's clothing. I mean, that's basically there's no other better way to put it.
How long you been married?
For the better part of about, I'd say about 10 years. And
do you have kids with this woman?
We do. We have 2 kids, and they're also out of wedlock too as well.
You have a kid out of wedlock?
2 of them. We basically.
Both of you have kids out of wedlock?
Yes.
So she has a child by another man? No.
Let me rephrase that. We've been together for about 15 years. We were married about 10 years ago. So I guess you could say yeah. But we both had 2 kids.
So
prior to us being married, though.
So before you and your wife got married, you made 2 babies with her.
Correct. Yes.
And then once you got married, you had 2 more with her.
We only had 2. So basically we had our 2 kids today.
Right.
We had prior to
getting married.
Tying the knot. Right.
Oh, okay.
I guess you could say officially under the church, and
I got you. Okay. Devout means dedicated or committed, according to Hake.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
So, I guess aside from my, you could say my brittled faith, just given everything that's going on right now, I tried contacting my mother yesterday through meditation and also just through really just tapping into my spiritual self. And I did a practice called water scrying. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
What do you mean you tried to contact her? Is she dead?
I tried Yes, she is. She's
dead.
been deceased for the last 3 years. Yes.
So why are you trying to contact her if she's dead? What the?
well, you know what? Because
Hold on, Mike.
I guess.
I got to find out about this dead mama. So, Mike.
Yes, Jesse.
So you went to one of those people that supposed to help you contact dead people?
I did, yes.
How much did you pay him?
That was one of the things I did.
How much did you pay him?
I think I got robbed because he basically jacked me for like $350 for like 2 sessions.
Oh, and did you contact your dead mama?
No, I mean, he went into something else totally different. Matter of fact, he went more into my relationship and how everything at home is all messed up, and that's the reason why, it just, you know what I mean? So I said, what the hell with this? I'm gonna try contacting her myself.
Oh, you tried to contact your dead mama on your own?
Yes.
And did you contact her?
Well, yesterday I did a practice called water scrying. So basically, it's involved where you envision the person who you're trying to contact with love and light, and you're really trying to touch in your spiritual self. And you take a pot of water under the sunlight. You kind of just dab it and twirl it around, and an image is supposed to come up. Now, I did snap an image of her, which honestly looked a lot like. It did. I mean, it resembled a lot of her facial features. So, I mean, I guess in a sense, yeah, I felt like I did.
Why did you need it? And so when you saw it, what happened?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I got really emotional about it. You know what I mean? But I mean, listen, it's that's all it really was. I guess it kind of just answered the question of whether or not she was there with me or, kind of just.
Why did you want your mother to be with you?
Yeah, I mean, in our faith, that's kind of, I mean...
Why do you want her to be with you?
In a sense, like my guardian angel, to protect me from all evil, things like that.
She can't do that. She's dead, man. What the?
I know that, but I mean, we all believe in, being, our soul is for eternity. Okay, so whether she crossed over or not, I mean, we kind of just believe that. Whether she's looking down upon us from heaven or she's there with us, on our side.
That's insane. Remember that guy, Keynes Saw? He got in trouble for contacting dead Moses. Moses like, what do you want? Don't be bothering me. What the? I mean, he tried to contact dead Samuel.
Yes, and well, that's what.
And then he got yelled at for doing that. What do you want with your mama, man? How old are you?
I'm 37.
And you can't let your mama go?
I can, and I have accepted it. She suffered through cancer for 2 years, so I mean, it was just it wasn't something that came sudden, but
why did you want to contact her again?
Right now, in my current life, I'm a 37-year-old father of 2. I feel like things are kind of just falling apart. Financially, emotionally, my marriage is effed up. I mean, everything. So, honestly, I don't know. I kind of just, I'm losing. I feel like I'm also losing faith.
And you thought your mama can save you?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah.
How's she gonna save you? She couldn't even save herself. She died of cancer.
Right. So in this kind of situation, Jesse, what do you suggest? I mean, is this something that obviously when they're moved on, they're moved on?
I would let the dead lie with the dead. Let the dead bury the dead. I will move on, man. You got to overcome mama. That's why this woman you're with, you can't even deal with her because that is your mama. And you need to forgive your mother for recreating you in her image. And you need to return to the Father so you can finally have a life. You don't need to dig up mama, man. What the?
Yeah, I know. And
you need to overcome mama, Mike.
And how do I forgive? I mean, you always speak about forgive your mother.
By realizing that she was evil for recreating her image, but she couldn't help it. Because she's made you in her image. You're just like your mama. That's why she's like your God. And that's why you're trying to dig up God. But you need the true God who lives inside of you and above. So is your father still living?
Yeah, my father's still alive, yes.
Are you close to him?
I'm very close to my father, yeah.
All right, here's what I recommend, Mike. Have you heard me talk about the silent prayer?
I tried the silent prayer because it's very similar to what I do now.
But you don't want to
On a daily
observe.
basis.
You want to observe. Just observe those
Right.
thoughts. Don't hold on to anything.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get that kind of that I guess that light or that feeling of doing the silent prayer, and frankly I haven't tapped into that yet.
Well, don't look for a feeling. You want to be free from feelings. Real life is not about feelings. Real life is about living, and it has nothing to do with feelings. Feelings is in a fallen state. All those who are into feelings, Satan is their God. You want to overcome that, and that's what your mother has done to you. You need to forgive her for that by realizing that she could not help herself.
I mean, my past years ago, I was a drug addict, and she enabled me by just constantly feeding into my, she was against what I was doing, obviously, but I would come to her for money all the time, and I don't maybe that's maybe that deeply inside, maybe that's one way I resent her for that.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's what my therapist told me,
What?
Yeah, that's what my therapist told me when I was seeing a therapist 2 years ago.
Mike, you got to overcome your mother. Here's what I recommend. I want you to call me back. I want you to do the silent prayer morning and night. Just relax and observe those thoughts as though you're looking at a movie or something. And you're going to see God will take mama's nature away from you and give you back his nature, which should have been of your father. Then you can live, and you'll be able to deal with your wife and your children in a perfect way. But do not be digging up mama. What the? You had enough, mama.
Jesse, but here's kind of what this is kind of what I hear what you're saying with all that, but I know because of your faith and your strong relationship with God. As strong as the relationship I do have with my father, my mother was the one that was truly the religious one.
Those are the worst kind. Ain't nothing worse than a religious mama. It's all
But
Satan.
that's what I'm trying to. But that's kind of where I'm kind of really a little torn up right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm having second thoughts and a little bit of doubts towards my own faith. And but I mean, isn't that kind of the way that we're supposed to live and lead?
No, your mother was wrong for teaching you that. She was totally wrong.
She was wrong
because you already have a teacher within you, and as a little kid, you knew that. But she took you and taught you religion, and that's why you're suffering, because she has turned you away from God by turning you away from your father, by teaching you, turning you away from the Holy Spirit and from God.
Yeah, because we followed mostly more in her footsteps than my father's.
Absolutely. Right into hell.
Man. That's pretty, that's pretty moving, honestly.
What do you mean?
No, that's, I mean, that's kind of awakening, it's eye-opening, because that's completely what we were, or what I believed in, and everything that I kind of envisioned where my mother would be and everything else. I get it. I got, at some point, obviously I have to fully let her go and completely just.
I know you digging your mama up out of hell. You don't want that. She already given you enough hell while she lived.
When you mean hell, do you mean that in a figurative type of way, or do you mean like literally she's in hell? I mean, because I always thought she's in heaven.
What would she be doing in heaven with all that hell in her?
Frankly, because she did live a life of good deeds, and
no, she
did a lot for everybody.
No, she didn't. A good deed person would not have supported you in your drugs. A good deed person would not have had you walking in her footsteps. Your mother was an emotional nuthead. She needed her father. You need to come back to reality, man. Let me ask you this. So this thing about wanting to see the dead mama, is that a Catholic thing?
No, honestly, it's not. And that was kind of where my question was going to be initially, was if whether or not that's, because I know that's against the Bible.
Mike, you don't want to dig up a dead thing. Let the dead, leave them alone, man.
Right.
Mama come, you'll bring her back and she'll make you jump off the roof.
I feel like jumping off the roof right now, Jesse. Holy.
Well, don't jump off the roof. Go and be still and know the Father. He'll take care of you. You'll be fine. Forgive your mother for imposing her will upon you like that and all that stuff she put upon you. She could not help it. She hated her mother. She yearned for her father.
And by doing these types of things,
you shall be free.
Drastic changes.
Yes. You'll finally be yourself. You'll overcome your mother, and you'll be yourself. Once you forgive her, God will forgive you, and then you'll be able to deal with life in the light instead of the darkness of your imagination.
Right. That's deep, Jesse. That's really deep, man.
So God, He love you, man. You'll be fine. You just got to overcome mama. You couldn't help yourself.
Yeah.
So don't throw.
Yeah, I gotta.
So don't throw any more water around you looking for mama. All right, she'll drown you.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that anymore. I think that's just bringing bad things around me.
Be still and know the Father. He'll take care of you.
Okay, I'll do that, Jesse.
All right.
Yes, sir. Very good, man. Hey, I appreciate you taking my call, Jesse. Thank you so much, man.
Mike, I really wish you well, man, but you're going to be fine. All the thoughts that you're having are all lies all the time. They're not your thoughts. They're not from God. They're straight out of hell. And the reason you're living in those thoughts because you have not forgiven your mother so God can forgive you and bring you out of those thoughts.
Right.
All right, you'll
be
fine.
I'm gonna really try that and change my insight, because obviously this whole perspective that I'm looking through is not working for me at all.
It's not going to work. So let go and let God guide you.
Okay.
Call me again. Let me know how it goes. All right.
I definitely will. God bless you, Jesse. Thank you, man.
All right, buddy. Amazing. Don't dig up, mama. It was hell enough having her around. What the? Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.